Awesome. We are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whoever is watching us, wherever you're watching us from. We are back again here with our multilingual live with all the business owners. We are all social media marketers. And we do this live just so you know how diverse we are, how global we are. And you can reach to any one of us to know anything that you want to know about this business. Talking about this business, before I get to introduce all these beautiful business owners and partners that we have, and you can see today we are mostly from Canada, but Canada is a diverse country. We immigrated all from different countries, so you will be having a diverse language speaking people here. But what is this business? That's the most common question all over the internet. You see a lot of online businesses, but what makes us different? We are a hybrid of attraction marketing, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, social media marketing, e-commerce, ghost commerce, whatever you want to say. So that's the best part, that we are hybrid, and it is all online. So anyone can do from anywhere, anytime. That's the very brief what the business is about. And what do we really do? Because it's a marketing business, we do marketing. Who do we market for? Very high quality, high ticket vendors that we work with, reputable, reliable, and all your job is to do their marketing on any social media platform that you want. It can be Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, you name it. You choose your platform, you have your own freedom how you run your business, you're your own boss. And today you're going to hear from all of us some common questions that we get, and hopefully we will be answering some of your questions that's in your mind. And if you have more questions, feel free to drop by in the comments. And while we are live, I'm going to read out some of the comments if you have any questions and answer that as well. So let's not delay and go to introduce. I'm going to introduce from Avantika. So Avantika, if you want to introduce yourself.
নমস্কার, আমার নাম অবন্তিকা। আমি এখন টরন্টো কানাডাতে থাকি। অরিজিনালি আমি কলকাতা ইন্ডিয়া থেকে। আমি এখানে প্রায় 17 বছর আছি আমার হাজবেন্ড আর আমার 2 ছেলের সাথে। আমি ফুল টাইম এমপ্লয়ি, এখানে একটা টেলিকমিউনিকেশন কোম্পানিতে আমি কাজ করছি দীর্ঘ 17 বছর। কিন্তু তার সাথে আমি এই ডিজিটাল অনলাইন বিজনেসটা রান করছি, আর আমি খুবই গর্বিত এবং আনন্দিত যে আমি আমার ফুল টাইম জবের সাথেও এটা চালাচ্ছি। Good morning, everyone. My name is Avantika, and I live here in Toronto, Canada, with my husband and 2 beautiful children. I have 2 boys. I live here for almost 17 years. Originally, I am from Kolkata, India, but after I immigrated here, I live here. And here I'm doing on a leading telecommunication company for last 15, 16 years. And at the same time, I'm running this digital online business. And I'm very happy and proud, to do this. And that's why we are here. Hopefully, we are going to talk more about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's inspiring to know that you're doing a full-time job, and with 2 boys, you're running this business. And that's most of us. So audience, you will be getting inspired today to hear from more people, how they're juggling between family, work, and business as well. So moving to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, take the show.
Hi everyone. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́, gbogbo ibi tí bá ti ń wò mí. Orúkọ tèmi ni Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Ọ̀kẹ́ Owó. Mo ní ọmọ 3, ọkùnrin 3. Mo ń gbé nílùú Canada, Ontario. Mo dẹ̀ ti wà níbí báyìí fún bíi 11 years nísìnyìí ni mo ti wà nílùú yìí. So nǹkan tá a sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú èní ni nípa business, online business tá à ń ṣe èyí tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ kẹ́sì máa wá lóríṣiríṣi nǹkan ẹ wò pé bóyá kí ni nǹkan tó wà ń pẹ̀ òun la sọ fún yín pẹ̀lú èní. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching in from. My name is Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Ọ̀kẹ́ Owó. I'm originally from Nigeria, but I reside in Canada, Ontario. I'm a mom of 3 lovely boys, and I've been in Canada for the past 11 years. I work in the healthcare field, and I'm also a digital business owner. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. So you upgraded. Now we have a mom of 3 with a full-time work in healthcare, which is a challenging work. And on top of that, doing this business. So what else, audience, do you need to get inspired seeing this mom of 2, mom of 3 all going here? Let me move to Samani.
Hello, everybody. سلام به خانمای عزیز، آقایون عزیز از هر جای دنیا که دارید ما رو نگاه میکنید. شاد و سلامت باشید. من سمانه هستم، از آنتاریوی کانادا دارم با شما صحبت میکنم. من در ایران کارشناس تغذیه بودم و در اینجا با بچهای اسپشیال نیدز استثنایی در دبیرستان کار میکنم و مدتی هم هست که به عنوان کار دوم خودم این موقعیت اینترنتی بسیار پربرکت رو شروع کردم. از مزایاش دارم استفاده میکنم. Hello everyone, good morning, good evening and good afternoon from anywhere in the world you're watching us. This is Sammy. I live in Samane. I became Sammy. I live in Canada for 24 years and a mom of two. I'm an educator. I work with the special needs students in a high school, and I love my job very, very much. And in the back home, I came from Iran. So back home, I was a dietitianist actually, but here because of my children, I changed it and I work with a special needs student. In the meantime, because my work is very, very physical, I was trying to find a plan B and I started this amazing online business and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Love your language. At first, it felt like I'm in a flight attendant giving all the instructions. So beautiful language. But yes, what a great journey from dietitian to being an educator, especially with special needs children. I know how draining it can be. Kudos to you to run this business. And next to inspire us will be Nisha.
ഹലോ നമസ്കാരം. എൻ്റെ പേര് നിഷ. ഇവിടെ കാനഡയിൽ സെറ്റിൽഡ് ആണ്. കഴിഞ്ഞ 8 വർഷമായിട്ട് 2 മക്കളാണ്. 10 വയസ്സുള്ള മകളും 2 വയസ്സുള്ള മകളുമാണ്. ഹസ്ബൻഡിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഇവിടെ 8 വർഷമായിട്ട് സെറ്റിൽ ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അതുപോലെ ഞാൻ രജിസ്റ്റേർഡ് നഴ്സ് ബൈ പ്രൊഫഷൻ ആണ്. ഇവിടെ ഒരു റെപ്യൂട്ടഡ് ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സൈഡ് ബൈ സൈഡ് ഈ ബിസിനസ്സും റൺ ചെയ്യുന്നു. Hi, hello, this is Nisha from Canada and I am settled here past 8 years with my husband and 2 beautiful daughters, 10-year and 2-year-old. I'm a registered nurse by profession and I work in one of the reputed hospital here full-time, as well as I run this business on the side as a plan B. But now it became a great interest and it's giving a lot of result than my registered nurse job. So I really enjoy it. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. And 2 years old, a nurse, full-time. So people, if anybody have questions about how do I manage time, call Nisha. You'll learn from the best because she is doing amazing in this business with the 2-year-old, 10-year-old, full-time nurse. Nurses have rotating shifts, night shifts. With all that, she is managing, and it's a great inspiration for all of us. Ryoko.
Yes. Hi.
Did I pronounce your name correct?
Yes. Yeah, perfect, actually.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. 皆さん、こんにちは。アメリカのオクラホマ州でフルタイムで働く傍ら、このデジタルビジネスを、運営をしております、りょうこれにです。このビジネスはですね、日本人の起業家さんも世界中にたくさんいらっしゃるんですけれども、今日はこちらのライブに、参加させていただいております。このようにですね、日本語じゃなくて、英語をね、母国語としない私たちが一緒に、グローバルビジネスでやっているということをね、雰囲気で分かっていただけたらなと思います。Hi everyone, my name is Ryoko. I am originally from Japan. Currently, I live in Oklahoma, United States with my husband and a 15-year-old son. I came to United States 26 years ago. I work full-time and run this business on the side. I started this business a little over a year ago. And the reason why I started is I'll be 50 years old this year. And I'll be empty nester soon. And my parents in Japan are getting older. So I feel like within the next 5 to 10 years, my life is kind of changing. So I wanted to secure my life, secure my future by starting my own business. Back to you, Shatari. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we will have a celebration of your 50th milestone birthday online with our audience for sure. So thank you. That was a great introduction. I don't know if we save. People say save the best for the last. So I keep myself for the last, stealing the show. So namaskar shobaiki, ami Choitali, Bangali originally. টরন্টোয় আছি গত 20 বছর ধরে। আমার 2টি পুত্র সন্তানের সঙ্গে আমার হাজবেন্ড আছে। আমি ফুল টাইম একটা ব্যাংকে চাকরি করছি ভালো পজিশনে, সাথে সাথে এই বিজনেসটা করছি অ্যাজ আ সাইড হ্যাসেল। Shabari Moto as a plan B, trying to make it a plan A at some point of time. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Chaitali from Toronto right now, living in Toronto for the last 20 years, working for a major bank in a good position for the last 20 years as well, and doing this business, the social media marketing business, as a side hustle, which is a challenge that I took because I knew nothing about social media until I came here. So today here, thank you for joining us, those who are joining us live or those who are going to join us and watch replay. So we thank you for your time ahead, and we are going to answer some of the questions which might be in your mind. So let's be proactive on that. Avantika, you're quiet for a while, so I'm going to ask you first. Many people see, and as we are here today, all females, and most ads online are from females. So why do you think we have more females doing online businesses, and even with our business here? And why is there a shift? And now we see a lot of males joining too. So you have two parts of your question.
Thank you, Chaitali, and that's a great question. So the first part of your question as why there are more women compared to the men here. Yes, in our business, definitely we have more ladies like us. There are quite a few many reasons for that. Number one, that look, all of us, we are a full-time employee or even a part-time employee. So we are still keeping our job. And at the same time, we are running this online business. And that's the beauty of the business, that you need not to really quit your job. You can even do this as your second plan, right? And the other thing that for running this business, we need not to really go out of our home. We can still do it from our home. And as long as we have a smartphone or a computer and the internet connection, we are good to go. We can do it from anywhere. Even we can do it from our workplace during our lunch break and like that. And another thing, women are opting this business more, that, especially the mom, like the mothers, those who have the little children, and due to any reason, they cannot really go out from the home, leaving their kids, in the family or maybe in the daycare. They are opting this business because they can run the business along with the same time they can take care of their family. They can take care of the little children or, the kids. So that's one of the beauty of the business, that you can run it, at the same time while you are doing the household works, or while you are taking care of your family members, maybe elderly parents or maybe little children, right? So those are many reasons women are coming and joining this business. But truly said, nowadays, as we have seen, that this business is really booming, and so many professional and so many successful men, like the gentlemen, they are actually coming and joining this business because it's really amazing. They need not to really quit their job. I'm talking about the gentlemen, those who are joining, so they can still run this business along with their full-time job or along with their main profession. And this business they can do, even when they are probably doing their other job. And at the same time, people see the potential in the business, so that's why everybody love it. So that's the reason, men and women, regardless, this is for everyone. So anybody can feel free to and join this business, regardless, their gender. Thank
awesome.
you.
Do you want to just summarize in your language,
Yes.
in brief?
So আমি এটাই বলতে চাই বাংলায়, যে আপনারা ভদ্র মহিলা কি ভদ্র লোক, it doesn't really matter, as long as সেই ইচ্ছেটা আছে যে এই অনলাইন বিজনেসটা করব। ইভেন স্পেশালি আমি সেই মায়েদের বলছি, যে মায়েদের ছোট বাচ্চা যারা হয়তো তাদেরকে ডে কেয়ারে রেখে বাইরে জবে যেতে পারছে না বিভিন্ন কারণে, তাদের জন্য এই বিজনেসটা সত্যি ভীষণভাবে আকর্ষণীয়। তাদের বাইরে যাওয়ার দরকার নেই, তারা বাচ্চা দেখার সাথে সাথে এই বিজনেসটা করতে পারবে। আর তাছাড়া যে বিভিন্ন শরীরগত কারণে বা হয়তো ফিজিক্যাল রিজনে যারা হয়তো বাইরে গিয়ে অফিস জব করতে পারছে না বা অন্য কোনো কাজ করতে পারছে না, তাদের জন্য এই বিজনেসটা ভীষণ ভালো। তারা ঘরে থেকে শুধু একটা ফোনের মাধ্যমেই তারা এই বিজনেসটা করতে পারছে। তো বিভিন্ন সুবিধা আছে এই বিজনেসটা করার জন্য, যে কেউ এটা জয়েন করতে পারে। যদি তাদের সেই ইচ্ছেটা থাকে বিজনেসটা করার। আর লাইক ভদ্রলোকেদের জন্য আমি এটাই করব যে আপনাদের চাকরিও ছাড়তে হবে না। আপনারা আজকাল এই ইনফ্লেশনের বাজারে আমরা সকলেই জানি যে শুধুমাত্র একটা চাকরি রেখে একটা ফুল টাইম জবের সাথে আজকালকার দিনে দিন যাপন করা কতটা টাফ হয়ে যাচ্ছে, যার জন্য অনেকেই আজকে এই বিজনেসটাকে তাদের প্ল্যান বি হিসেবে করছে একটু কিছু এক্সট্রা রোজগারের জন্য। সো উনি মানে সবাই আপনারা জয়েন করতে পারেন যদি কোনো বিজনেস অনলাইনে শুরু করার ইচ্ছে থাকে।
Awesome. Great. Thank you. You summarized very well. I'm going to take a step back and for our audience say, I do not like saying the word join because you don't really have to join anything. This is your own business. You start your own business, right? It's not a chain business that you need to join, but you join the community. So you join basically when you start your own business, you're completely own. All 6 of us are individual business owners. We are not in a chain, right? So get that out of your mind. And that's the biggest beauty and the difference than any other business online. So you start your own business, you establish your own business, and all business owners, we have a Facebook group that you can be part of that community to get support. Great. So let me move on to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you can tell me, and I'm choosing you because you're a healthcare professional with no business experience or no marketing degree. Can somebody do this business?
Hi. I'm sure you guys will be wondering, you see Temitope on my screen and she's calling me Elizabeth. My middle name is Elizabeth, so that's why she's calling me Elizabeth. So I have no background in marketing and I can do this business because this business does not require any experience. You can be in any field. We have a lot of profession that is doing this business. We have doctors, as you can see, we have bankers, we have educationalists, we have different people from different walk of life doing this business because we have a step-by-step video that tells you what to do in this business. So we've made it very easy for a layman to be able to do this business because we have a video that tells you what to do at the right time. So you don't need to have any experience in marketing. You don't need to have any experience in sales. You don't need to have any experience in doing business. Just come with your positive mindset and you know that you're going to win in this business. So it doesn't require any profession. It doesn't require you to be tech savvy. Just come with your mindset and anyone can do this business.
Awesome. You can want to summarize in your language?
Okay, so ẹ̀yin tèmi need any experience láti join business yìí o. Ẹ ṣáà wá pẹ̀lú mindset ní pé ẹ máa ṣoríire nínú business yìí. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ní positive mindset, gbogbo ẹ̀ ti tán. Need àti wà tech savvy, need àti mọ bó ṣe ń tẹ kọ̀ǹpútà. Fídíò wà tó máa sọ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe létòlétò tó máa sọ nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe. So need àti ní any experience nínú marketing àbí nínú business kẹ́ tó lè ṣe business yìí. Ẹ kàn wá pẹ̀lú positive mindset ní pé máa win nínú business yìí. Ẹ dẹ̀ rí pé the sky is the starting point. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. And I love the energy that you have, the smile and the speed that you have. That talks about how much passionate you're about this business, with no experience at all. I don't think any of us are from marketing or business background to, say that has influenced us. We have dietitian, ex-dietitian, educator, telecommunication, me a banker, nurse, healthcare profession, and a corporate manager. Nothing to do with social media, but we are all running it successfully. So can you. Let me come to Royoko. Actually, I thought of asking this question to Nisha, but I'm going to ask you. If we talk about time management, and that's a big hurdle for many people, right? Managing time. Mm-hmm. That's one of the primary skills I think everybody should develop. Question to you. If I'm not sure if I can manage time for this business, if somebody asks you that, how with my long work hours, how can I manage this business? What will you say?
Okay, thank you for the question. Well, as you can see, like most of us, all of us have a full-time job and we have a family to take care of. So we have a busy lifestyle and I work 9 hours a day myself too, but it is very manageable. It's because we have automated system we use. And that's one of the reasons why I chose this digital business, because of the automated system. Once we set it up and plug in, which you can learn everything on training step by step. Let the automated system run the business for us 24/7. It does most of the heavy lifting job for us. And then on a spare time, we can maintain our business. So a typical day for me is I usually spend 1 to 2 hours a day throughout the day. And yeah, I mean, it's very manageable. And that's why, like, I work 9 to 7, and some of us work 12-hour shift or work nighttime, but it's very manageable. But one thing I want to say is this is your own business. So it does need to have discipline. Otherwise, I can be like a slacker sometimes. And, you know, the discipline is very important, but it's very manageable with the automated system.
Awesome. Would love to hear in Japanese.
Okay, thank you. ですね、私たちはみんなフルタイムでこう働いてるんですけれども、子育てをしてとても忙しい毎日を送っていますけれども、オートメーティシステムがあるおかげで、システムがね、ほとんど運営をしてくれるので、私たちはそれを隙間時間を使って、マネジメントをするという感じです。なので、どんな忙しい方でも、オートメーションシステムを使うことによって、どこでもいつでもこのビジネスを運営することができます。Okay, thank you. Back to you.
Great, awesome. Not that I understood it, but wanted to hear it. But I'm pretty sure you will have a lot of audience who will relate to your language. Let me just thank Gurpreet Kaur for joining us live. Thank you, Gurpreet. Brishti is joining us from Montreal, Canada. Thank you, Brishti, for joining us. I think by this time, who's going to watch us live or replay, people now probably have the curiosity growing, like, okay, all these good things, but how do I start my business? So Saman, I'll go to you. If you can tell us what are the steps if people want to see us today and then get excited and want to start.
Yes, of course. First of all, before that, I have to tell you guys, anytime I join this, kind of live, I enjoy every different languages. It just melts my heart. So yes, if anybody is interested and sees the information in any of our sites, there is 3 steps that you need to follow. You can go to our page. All of us, we have our website on the bio, and we're also going to leave it on the comment section. You can go and register over there, and we send you the complimentary webinar, which is an information package that you can watch it. It comes live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time with new people, with new look. This is the same thing, but you will be inspired. And if you don't have time, you can always watch the replay. So this is the first step. And the second step is the best step in my eyes is a 30 days free trial, meaning you will pay $149. It's the US dollar, doesn't matter. In Canada, we did the same thing. That is completely refundable in 30 days. Then you come and you see everything. You watch some pre-coaching videos that in detail, you will see the companies that we are affiliated with. And also you will see how people get paid. All the questions that we cannot tell you here because this is Facebook. In that private group that we put you a part of that, you can get all of your answers that you wanted. So it doesn't matter how much we tell you what it is. It's different until you go and check it out yourself. And if you like it, beautiful. You get, set up your business, you get a coaching call, and all the training will be open for you and all of that. But if you see this is not for you, simply you ask before 30 days and you get your money back. Now in my language, عزیزای دل، از هر جای دنیا که دارید ما رو نگاه میکنید، اگه واقعا علاقه‌مندید که یک چیزی در مورد بیشتر بدونید و نمیدونید که چه کار کنید، 3 مرحله وجود داره. اولش که اسم و ایمیلتون رو برای ما میفرستید یا بر وبسایت من میرید اونجا رجیستر میکنید. یه وبینار 90 دقیقه‌ای با تمام اطلاعات برای شما فرستاده میشه. این مرحله اوله. و بعد از اون شما میان وارد دوره 30 روزه ترایال میشید. از اونجا همه چی رو خودتون بررسی میکنید. اگه دوست داشته باشید بعد سرمایه گذاری بسیار کوچیکتون رو انجام میدید و به امید خدا بیزینستون راه میفته. و اگه نه دوست نداشتید به راحتی تا قبل از 30 روز شما میتونید به ما بگید و $149 آمریکاتون بهتون برمیگرده. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure it's now very clear if you are looking to see how to start, where to start, how to get the information, who to connect with any of us here, get your email, which is, I think, now in anything that you do, even if you go to buy, a shoe or a bag, even they ask you for an email receipt. So it's nothing private that you're sharing. If you want to know, you have to give your email. And the 149, I'm just rephrasing what Samana just said. It's refundable, 30 days, free trial. You see us, the live people, real people, nothing to be scared of. We are not an AI generated video ad that you see, you don't know who is behind. So you see us live and you see our professions, you see our cities, you see our families. What else can we show to prove that we are real people? So if you really want to change yourself, get to know the financial details, because bottom line, any business you do, you need to know what you're going to make, how you're going to make, when you're going to make. So get all the financial details and see if it's for you. Is it for everybody? No, but it can be for you. Maybe this is the one that you have been looking for a long time, but you never really got deep into. So watch the webinar, pay the 149, see the financial details, and make a judgment call on that. Perfect. I think Nisha has been waiting for the longest time. And as I say, the best for the last. And I kept the best question for you. So if I give you the highest salary, will you leave this business and go for a second job?
Well, thank you for that question. From past almost 3 years in the business, I would say no, I will not leave this business for a second job. Because when I started this business, I was working full time as an RN, and then I was thinking to have a passive income. But then many staff told me oh, you need to have a second job so that if something happens to your first job, you can have still income. But then my answer at that time, before even starting the business, was I don't want to have a second job, but I want to have something as a plan B, which will work for me, even if I am not physically present in that place. So at that time, I didn't know nurses can do online business, but then I was seeing a lot of ads like this. And then I decided, okay, let me check on this. So past these many years I have been in the business, I can honestly tell you, I have made more than what my RN pays me in less number of days. So what I understood is I have been a nurse for past 17 years. And these many years, what I understood is how much we work, there is a limit for us to get the amount, because rest of the amount, more you work, the amount, most of the money goes to the tax. So there is no way that you can make a savings out of an employer job. So that's what from my experience. But in business, yes, you can have more savings, because some month you make more money. You will be surprised, because I work 2 days 2 nights, 12 hours shift, and then it's a 5 days off. So on that 5 days off, I have made more than what my 1.5 months salary. So that's the potential of the business. So why in the world I should leave this business and go for another job? So definitely not. I will not leave this business for any reason, because I know how this business is like. Outside the world, people who doesn't know what this business is talk different things about the business, but we don't care, because they don't understand what we are doing. Unless and until you come into the business, then only you will understand what the business is. So in my language, so എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. എന്നോട് ഒരു സാലറി ജോബ് സെക്കൻഡ് ജോബായിട്ട് എനിക്ക് തരുവാണ്, അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഈ ബിസിനസ് വിടുമോ എന്ന് എന്നോട് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, നെവർ എവർ, ഞാൻ ഒരിക്കലും ഈ ബിസിനസ് വിടത്തില്ല. കാരണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ ബിസിനസിന്റെ പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ എന്താണെന്ന് എനിക്ക് നല്ലതുപോലെ അറിയാം. കഴിഞ്ഞ 3 വർഷമായിട്ട് വളരെ സക്സസ്ഫുൾ ആയിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഈ ബിസിനസ് റൺ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇതിന്റെ ഇൻ ആൻഡ് ഔട്ട് എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് എനിക്ക് നന്നായിട്ട് അറിയാം, ഇത് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണെന്നറിയാം. അപ്പം എനിക്ക് വീട്ടിലിരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ എൻ്റെ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ടുള്ള സമയത്ത്, കുട്ടികളോടുള്ള സമയത്ത് തന്നെ സൈഡായിട്ടിരുന്ന ഈ ഓട്ടോമേഷൻ സിസ്റ്റംസ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്ത് എനിക്ക് ഇൻകം ജനറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് വെക്കേഷന് പോകാൻ പറ്റും, പല കാര്യങ്ങൾക്ക് പോകാൻ പറ്റും. സോ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ഞാൻ ഈ കഴിഞ്ഞ 3 വർഷത്തിൽ എൻ്റെ നഴ്സിംഗ് ജോലിയെക്കാട്ടിലും ഈവൻ എൻ്റെ മാറ്റ് ലീവിൽ പോലും ഞാൻ കൂടുതലായിട്ട് എനിക്ക് ഇതിനകത്ത് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് റേറ്റ് കൂടിയിരുന്ന സമയത്ത് അതൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ഹെൽപ്പായിരുന്നു. സോ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ഞാൻ പറയും, എനിക്കൊരു സെക്കൻഡ് ജോബ് തന്നാൽ ഞാൻ ഒരിക്കലും അതിന് പോകത്തില്ല. ഈ ബിസിനസ് തന്നെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യും. That's what my opinion about a second salary job versus my business.
Awesome, great. I think you explained very well, but just out of curiosity, I'm going to ask the same in simple language. Samani, would you go for a fixed salary, leave this
No.
business?
No. I've been there, done that. You know, I work with the board. I have a government job basically. But when I look at it, I work with my heart, and I'm working with my heart for over 17 years. But each year, our union goes and say, we want the increase of the salary. And they agreed, and it was 1%. Look at how much the price. I went to buy a gluten-free cake for my son. It used to be 2 weeks ago, $10. Yesterday, it was $19. And I was like, oh my goodness. So for 1%, 2%, 3%, no. I need something with the flexibility, with the big, huge potential. No, you cannot offer me any job. No, Chenta Shatali, no.
And that's why we are all here. Even for me, people say you work for a bank, you hold this position, you have this salary. But you know what? I think most people love to have something free, like, time freedom, financial freedom. Everybody asks, who doesn't want that? But people just don't want to get out of the comfort zone. People are so used to their 40 lifestyle, which I call, like, work 40 hours per week for 40 years of your life and pay 40% of that taxes. And then you end up with nothing. And people are in that hamster wheel. I know Avantika is very quiet for a while. Avantika, if I ask you one thing that you love best in this business, what will that be?
Thank you, Chaitali. And that's a great question. But truly said, there are.
I know there's lots of benefits.
Yeah, lots of benefits.
The best
exactly.
one that you have.
So for me, the best one, I would love to say that the portability of the business, as we always love to travel different parts of the, of the country or the world, I must say. I was always looking for something which I can carry while I'm traveling. So I found that this business is actually
portability is your
main thing. It doesn't matter from which part of the world you are residing or you are traveling. I can still carry my business with myself, and I just love about this portability.
Awesome. Elizabeth, what one thing you like besides portability, if anything? I think all of us like the portability.
Yeah,
but knowing Avantika's Facebook, if anybody wants to go and see, she travels like every weekend and almost every alternate months or once a year, twice a month. She also goes international. So she's like a really traveler. So definitely the portability is important, I can imagine. What for you, Elizabeth?
Yeah, that was what I was about to say too. Because
you can't say that. It's already taken. Give another benefit that you like.
Okay, so the compensation plan is mind-blowing. Like
compensation.
I don't think I've ever, because I've done businesses proud to this business, but the compensation plan is mind-blowing. You need to come see yourself. Like
awesome. And that's the secret, like, guys, if you want to know, as Elizabeth said, we are all here because of the compensation plan. Imagine otherwise a registered nurse in Ontario is well paid. She wouldn't be here. An educated unionized job wouldn't be here. A corporate manager, Royoko, wouldn't be here, right? So definitely the compensation plan is something you need to check out with that 30 days guarantee of 149. Royoko, you want to add anything besides portability and compensation? What else attracts you?
Yes. I mean, of course, those two are most important thing for me too. But then I love this community, like 6 of us here. I've never met most of you, but we get together and share experience. And even though this is our own individual business, but we can work together and we celebrate each other and empower each other. And I think that's the best about this business too.
Absolutely, because in any other business, you are alone normally, right? You open up a franchise, you open up a store, a petrol pump, good or bad, you're not there or nobody will, spend so much time. We are global, so support is absolutely amazing. Nisha, anything else you want to add?
Yes. So, past in back home, like in India, I was a nursing professor. I love teaching. But then when I came to Canada, I thought like, oh, I don't want to go back and study and get into those things, but I still love teaching. So in this, that's what one of the main thing I love about it, because sharing our knowledge to our mentees or anybody across like the world, like in the business, somebody reach out to us, helping them is one of the great thing which I love about. So when you share your knowledge is also increasing, right, and improving. So you're also gaining a lot in the business. So I love that because I was able to implement my teaching skills
Teaching
in
passion and
this,
skills.
yeah, in this business. That's one of the main
Abs-
thing.
Absolutely. And before we end, we are almost going to wrap it up. Any piece of advice? I'm going to come to Samane. Any one liner, one piece of advice you want to tell your audience?
Yes. Believe in yourself. Anything, start of anything is hard. Taking the first step is hard. But if we don't take that one step, nothing will change. So believe in yourself, have faith, and if you're looking for a change, give this a try. You won't regret it.
Absolutely. I'm going to actually say my advice, taking from what you said. If you don't try, you will always have a regret of not trying. Trying something and failing, you might have a regret that I failed. But bigger regret is I never even tried, because that will keep you that guilt that kash try kiya hota, right? Hope I tried. If I tried, I may have won. So don't have that regret. If you're looking for a business with limited investments, because online businesses are not expensive like traditional businesses, you don't have location, inventories, employees, overhead costs. So if you want a business but not huge investment, give this a try. And you have the 30 days trial anyways. Royoko, your piece of advice for our audience.
Yes. So if you're watching this replay or live right now, I mean, we have been talking almost 36 minutes, and I'm sure you're here for the reason and you're looking for something. So my advice to you is take action. The first action, it's going to be if you haven't watched our webinar yet, just please do so. And this could be the solution you're looking for. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Any advice from you, Elizabeth, before we wrap up?
Yeah, I just want to give a piece of advice that it is time to get rid of this limiting belief. The limiting belief that you think that, oh, I can't do it. There is nothing that is not possible. So get rid of that limiting belief, get rid of your skepticism, and take action. This might be what you have been dreaming of. This might be something that is going to take you to your goals, right? To your dream. So just take the leap of faith, register for the webinar, watch it, and you start from there. You have nothing to lose, right? Like they said, you have 30 days. So if you try it and you see that it's not meant for you, then you ask for a refund. But if you don't try it, how are you going to know if it's meant for you or not? This might be what you have been looking for all your life. So just take a leap of faith and try it. Thank you.
Love it. Love it. I love the passion that you have in your voice. Like, it shows how much you love this business. And it's true, right? The business, until you love, the business doesn't love you. It's a blessing that you get from the business. Any earning from the business is a blessing. And you are blessed only with your efforts. If you don't give effort, and I was hearing somebody saying they treat the business as their baby. Like, no matter how late night, you have to give time to your baby. So no matter what you do, if you have a business, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you have to be with your business, right? Give it a try. Get out of your, belief system. The business will reward you. Avantika, your advice.
Sure. I would like to say that this business is not only giving us the time flexibility and the financial flexibility. At the same time, this is actually giving us a personal growth, which is really wonderful. I must say that before I joined this business until today, I never even imagined myself that I'm doing a live like this, in the social media platform. So this business has taught us so many things that as a person, I must say, all of us here, we changed a lot, over the time. So this is definitely one of the best part, I love about this, and everybody will change, whoever will join. So this one is giving us definitely some, personal growth as well. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you said it very well. I think we have many people that start this business as their plan A because they don't have a job. But if you have a job or if you're looking for a job in addition to the business, this personal growth will actually help you. Imagine, as Avantika said, you're doing a live right now. That means you overcome the fear of facing public, right? Being live. It helps you to go for an interview. You overcome the fear of a job interview. You overcome the fear of what the front person will give, because in business you deal with rejections, right? You deal with clients, you deal with sales, you deal with rejections, even though we don't sell anything. But when you talk to somebody, you're selling yourself, right? You're selling your communication skills. So this business, this personal growth definitely helps, even if you have any kind of job as your side job or your main job. Nisha, the last again before we wrap up, the final piece of advice.
So, adding to everybody's comments, some people think you have to do live, you have to do video, but then there are a lot of people who doesn't do that, but still they are successful. It's just your mindset how you want to do it. So, and also my piece of advice is like, don't think the end of the staircase, how you will get there, but just see that first step and see and put your first leg in and then start doing one by one. That's how we all came here. It's not like all of a sudden we came into live and we are doing all this stuff. No. So start from the beginning and only look in the what is in your front. Don't think about the overall business, like how this I'm going to do it. It will be done because a lot of things are taken by automation, coaches, there are support systems and everything. So it's not like you are thinking you have to do everything in all of a sudden. So just believe in yourself and take that first step and see if this is for you. That's what my piece of advice.
Awesome. Great. I think we ended very well because we started with Samina and her main topic was, I mean, advice was like, take the first step, and you ended very well. Like, take the step. Don't look at the top of the mountain. First, go towards it, start climbing before you reach the top. And we all are on a journey. Like the entire life is our journey, right? When you studied nursing, you didn't know how the nursing job does, like how to handle the patient. You're just learning to get into the profession. Same thing with our business. So I think we gave a lot of information out today, and it was inspiring for many people. I got inspired with watching a live like this, and today I decided to start my own business, and so did everybody else. Thank you for being with us. I see Ray Cyrus joined us. Thank you, Ray, for joining. And anybody who will be watching us live, we are now at 42 minutes. Hopefully, we added some value in this 42 minutes for you. Reach us, anybody that you resonate with. We are more than happy to help you with this journey. Start your own business. Again, remember, you don't have to join a chain. It is your own business. Explore it. You don't know until what you don't know, right? So don't live with that regret. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the guests here. Busy moms, I know, here and a weekend coming live. And that's the power of the community, as Ryoko said. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye.